You are watching Independent TV7, giving you the best worldwide report at its peak. Yes, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV7. You can also click the bell icon to get more notifications. Thank you. Yeah, good day, my beautiful people. You're listening to Independent TV7. Yeah, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are listening or viewing from. Yes, this is 2023 presidential election. Jonathan gives a presidency condition to join All Progressive Congress, which is the APC. And now, after the successful conduct of its national convention weekend, the ruling All Progressive Congress APC is now faced with one major task of searching for a presidential candidate that will fly the party's flag in the 2023 presidential election. Then, with the election of Senator Abdullahi Adamu, a former Nasarawa state governor, as its national chairman, there is a high probability that the APC might zone the presidential ticket to the south, rather than throw it open, as being canvassed by some stakeholders, especially from the northern part of the country, despite the declaration of some presidential aspirants from the south, such as Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as a former Lagos state governor and national leader of the party, David Umahi, Ebonyi state governor, Rochas Okorocha, former Imo state governor, and there are reports that the presidency is working, as it is. They said presidency is working on the ground to bring in former President GoodLuck Jonathan into the party and make him its presidential candidate. Yes. Making GoodLuck presidential candidate is not even a problem. The party and the platform in which they want to make him the presidential candidate do APC. I don't know how sure is that and how serious they are. I would say the ability to overcome challenges and repair or adjust, make sure things work out fine. And like I would say, despite the declaration of some presidential aspirants from the south, such as Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and thereabouts, there are reports that the presidency is working on the ground to bring in former President GoodLuck Jonathan into the party and make him its presidential candidate. Daily Independent also gathered that the belief of the cabals behind the plot was that Jonathan has an edge because, aside being a Southerner, he is also a Christian, which is a very important consideration given the fact that President Buhari, who will be completing his term of office next year, is a Muslim. Wow, I don't subscribe to this sentiment or comparison. Being a Christian does not really matter. We have Christians that jeopardize the faith of others, and we have Muslims or people who practice Islam jeopardizing the faith of others. Rather, or let me say directly or indirectly, I would say faith of others. We have the FATE, the faith, and then we have FAITH, the other faith. Yes, faith, belief, and faith, which is also the belief that this is your destiny. This is how the outcome of every problematic solution or every consideration or deliberation would go. Definitely, but the faith which God is embedded in. I believe if GoodLuck Jonathan have not gotten good antecedent or good record, I believe nothing would have attached himself to GoodLuck, let alone Ebele, and let alone Jonathan. I will believe that GoodLuck has what it takes to become a president, or all it takes to lead a country. Because a country like Nigeria, like they will say, is a contraption. Some persons are being marginalized, and some persons have been called a dot in the nation. Without missing what we know, the antecedents of this present administration, this Buhari's administration, we know everything that is really going on in Buhari's administration, because Buhari has really, you understand, jeopardized or rather violated human rights. It might not be him directly, but it is his government. The blame will still come back to him, because he appointed his kinsmen to every sensitive positions, every parastatus that are meant for elite I would say the real airline, the real owner of those seats, I would say in the act of impunity, we mentioned Malami is the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice. Also is an advocate, a senior advocate of Nigeria at that matter, at that level, is acting with impunity. So many of them acting with impunity. Abba Kyari's case is there. We have so many of them. Their cases is there. Those that are supposed to guide the law. Those that are supposed to enforce law and to really guide people or citizens from crime. They are the ones indulging in crime. Is it not a shame? That is a shame, and it's very appalling. Well, it is also believed that if Jonathan eventually gets the ticket and wins the presidential election, he will do just one time, since he has already served one time before his defeat in 2015 and then returned to power and back to the north. And while the rumor was recently confirmed by Professor Ise Sage, is also a senior advocate of Nigeria, is an APC chieftain and a chairman of the Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption. That's a PACAC, PACAC. Yes, he said the plot is for the APC to pair Jonathan with the Yobe State Governor, May Malabuni, as his running mate, knowing that he could only do one term if he eventually becomes the president in office as a president. He further told Daily Independent that after Jonathan's one term, having served as a president before, May Malabuni, who was formerly the chairman of the APC Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, will then replace him in 2027. Wow. So now one person they give all this post. May Malabuni, governor of Yobe State, he was formerly the chairman of the APC Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, who they said will replace Jonathan come 2027. That is what Ise Sage. So the plot of the APC is to hijack the power when it comes when 2027 comes around. Man proposes and God disposes. If God really wanted that GoodLuck Jonathan remain as the president or becomes a presidential candidate under APC, or rather, if God wants GoodLuck Jonathan to emerge as a presidential candidate and wins and becomes a president, God and they inside. Well, that's why they are saying that thank God men were not God and God no be man. Thank God man no be God though. Cause if man be God do, I for don't die I for don't pay me you hear him? So that is what it is. Yeah, if Sage has said that, and now we are hearing from the side, the former president GoodLuck Jonathan wants to join APC. Why would a man who had been president before downgrade or disintegrate himself of conspiracy to bring Jonathan as APC presidential candidate and Buni Malabuni as the vice presidential candidate? If APC wins, definitely Jonathan will go away after 4 years, and Buni becomes the president. That is a rumor I'm hearing now. That's from the Sage. Well, speaking with Daily Independent in 27 on Sunday, a former minister from the South, who is a key loyalist of Jonathan, said with the convention of the party now over, Jonathan is set to make up his mind on where he belongs. He also confirmed that Jonathan is technically out of the PDP as of today. According to him, yes, the former president was approached by the leaders of the APC who sold him to the idea of running on the party's platform in 2023. They said they were happy with the manner he handled his defeat in 2015, conceding defeat even before the election results were fully announced without any form of bitterness, and he cooperated, and the cooperation yielded a result. He has been given President Buhari, ideas to rule. They also said as true Democrats, Nigeria needs him at this moment to unite the country. So we need a GoodLuck Jonathan to unite the country after deteriorating the country, or rather you apologize to him, and then he will now decide on what to do. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I would like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening and God bless you.